Greetings, people of Earth. Welcome back to Addie's Books and Movies Chat. Now, the time has finally come. We're at the very end of Shrek. Well, not the very end, but we're on Shrek the Third, which is a pretty good movie. Shrek the Third is a pretty good movie, but it's not better than the first one and the second one. But that's just my opinion. Now, Shrek the Third is when the king passes away, and Shrek is in line to take the throne with Fiona, but he doesn't want to. So they go find Artie. Which is Fiona's cousin. To take the throne before Prince Charming does. Oh, and did I tell you guys that Prince Charming was the fairy godmother's son? So he's still out for revenge, and he goes so far away to kill Shrek before he could take the throne. But he doesn't know that Shrek is gone until the prince comes back after Shrek went on his trip to go get Artie, and his friends tell him that he went down to find Artie to bring him back to the castle so that he could be king. So, his cousin, their cousin Artie he is basically an outcast in his school. He does not fit in, and he basically just thinks that nobody cares about him because his father dropped him off at school without saying goodbye. So, Shrek tells him that the king asked for him personally, but he didn't tell him the truth. He only told him that so Shrek wouldn't have to take over, and plus Fiona was pregnant in this one. So he was really nervous about that, and he didn't want to take over for the king, so he lied about Artie about the king needing him. So at the very funny climax of this story, they try to get back to far away by using a wizard named Mr. Marlin. And Mr. Marlin switches Donkey and Puss's he switches Donkey and Puss's body like he makes Donkey Puss and Puss Donkey. So anyway, that happened. Okay, so while Fiona is having her baby shower, the girls try to talk to her about parenthood, which I don't think was such a good idea considering the fact that they didn't have kids at all. And that Fiona was the only pregnant one that had kids, and they said, say goodbye to romance. Well, actually, that's not true, because Donkey does have those little dragon babies, which are so cute. But I'm getting off of the subject here. So, they try to say goodbye to romance. He's not going to have time for you. You're going to be stressed out, tired all the time. So, she tries to convince them that it's going to be okay, and that, she tries to convince them to say it's going to be okay, it's going to be just fine. Shrek and I are excited, even though Shrek was kind of stressed out because he didn't even know how to be a father. So while the baby shower is going on, um Prince Charming is at this tavern with all the fairy tale creatures from each fairy tale, which I think is so cool the way they did the each fairy tale thing in every movie. I just think that's so cool and so unique. So he's at the tavern and he persuades the fairy tale creatures to work with him so he could get revenge on Shrek and the whole kingdom for taking what was rightfully his to begin with. So they go to the castle where the princesses are. They kidnap them, and the princesses are stuck in this very very tiny dungeon. And Fiona says, "Okay, we need to think of a plan." So they team up and they do this Avengers Avengers girl type fighting thing, which I think is so cool because we need more like Pixar, uh, Disney princess warrior characters, which I think this generation is doing an amazing job at. To say, hey, I don't need Prince Charming, I can rescue myself. So they work together and they stop this play production where in the play Shrek is a monster and he's guarding the princess's castle. And in this play he actually kills him Frill with a knife. Well, he doesn't actually kill him. He stabs him, but Shrek survives because he missed his aim. So the fake castle that was holding his girlfriend, which is the princess of? Oh yeah, Princess Rapunzel in number 3. She betrays Princess Fiona because she ends up being with Charming and they end up being a couple. So, long story short, at the end of the movie, Charming is defeated. Shrek goes home to his beautiful baby, and Artie becomes king. Well, Shrek goes home to his beautiful babies, not baby, because he had one girl, which I think is so cute, and 2 boys. And it was a good movie, and I cannot wait to tell you guys about the last one, even though it's bittersweet because I just felt like I just started this. But it's fine because I already have the selection for you guys to talk about after the Shrek videos. And the selection is a book series that I read, which I think is so great, and I'm gonna tell you about it next week. So bye, good night, and take care.